Let your amen turn louder. Let your amen rise. Let your amen rise. As I call the remaining members of the air, I need you to scream it with a loud voice. Arise and shine. Your light has come. You're going to put your name down. You're going to put your full names down. Jerry is here. Arise and shine. Your light has come. If you are ready, if you are ready, month of June. July. August. September. October. November. December. Shafire. 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 Lift up your two hands, for the scripture says in that day, the light of the moon will be like the light of the sun. The light of the sun shall be sevenfold. It will be like the light of 7 days. The light of the moon will be like the light of the sun. The light of the sun shall be sevenfold, like the light of 7 days. Who held back your shining? Who stopped your shining? Anybody with the light of the moon, let your light become the light of the sun. Let it become like the light of the sun. Anybody with the light of the sun, let your light become like the light of 7 days. Right now, I will drive out the Canaanite, the Amorite, the Hittite, the Jebusite, the Hivite. Lift up your right hand. Lift up your right hand and shall fire. Shall fire. Shall fire. We will have a shout and roar. Can you scream, drive them out? Drive them out! 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 Yeah. I need you to scream with a loud voice. Let there be light! Let there be light! Let there be light! If you are ready right now, I say let the congratulations begin. Let the door swing open. Let the hand of the Lord lift you higher. Let there be an alignment. Let there be a perfection. Let there be a completion. Let there be open heavens. May they say yes. May they say yes. Let fallow grounds be broken up. Shame is over. Nothing dies in your hands. Nothing dies in your hands. Increase upon increase. Laughter unending. Joy exceeding. Unlimited favor. Everything is working for your God. Let your amen rise. Let your amen rise. Let your amen rise. Let your amen rise. Even while you are here, even when the prayer is going on, I speak to every matter concerning your life. I speak to your children wherever they are. I speak to your immigration document. I speak to your proposal. I speak to everything that you are wondering. Shall anything good come out of Nazareth? I speak to your scholarship. I speak to your relationship. Zekiria Dika, Rukurutu Kutu, Suriamiana, Jokatia, Jokatia, Jubiaka, Liburukutu Patiata, Radia Bilata, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. I am arising, I am arising. Every failure that has made me feel unworthy, hear me now. I am arising, I am arising, I am arising. Any libation, any libation, any libation that was poured on my father's house, hear me now. I am arising. Any policy, any litigation, any opposition that have been raised so that I will remain where I am. You lie, you lie, you lie. I am arising, I am arising. Any emptiness that I feel that has made me say I cannot arise. You lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. Say today I declare over my opposers, fire for fire, fire for fire, fire for emerge. Let your emerge. Let me hear you scream again and rise and shine. Shout it again and rise and shine. Whatever I say, I need you to scream it with a loud voice and rise and shine. Where you were rejected, where you were disappointed, where you were limited, where the devil tied you down, where you saw shame, where you saw disgrace, where the devil raised his voice against you, where obituary was, where there was voice of negativity, where there was a conspiracy, where they said you will go down, where they have mapped out their evil strategies, where they are working against you, where they are buried what belongs to you, where they are made offerings, where they are made wicked sacrifices, where they said you will never rise, where they have sworn by their blood you will never rise. Let me hear you scream and rise and shine. Rise and shine. Let everything arise. Let everything arise. See Akupuria Duzikana. Legoroboshakana. Rekorabasaya. Organs that have failed. Bones that cannot rise. Paralysis. Stroke. Businesses that have collapsed. Finances that are on the ground. Celebrations that have been buried. Visions that you say will never become a reality. Fire for God. Revival. The enemy said will never rise again. Arise, 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 arise. Over territories, you will break out into a new season. There will be an alignment. By 6 p.m. Nigerian time, you will not be where you are. 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 Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Today that is a rise and shine. Hear the answer here, the Lord. Revelation chapter 12. The dragon used his tail. The dragon used his tail and brought down a dead part of the stars. There were stars. There were stars. There were stars. The dragon used his tail and brought them down, to the ground, They were shining, but they were on the ground. They have read, but they are on the ground. They have certificates, but they are on the ground. They have been on that job for too long, but they are on the ground. They are intelligent, beautiful, but they are on the ground. They know the answers, but they are on the ground. But you will be on the ground. But what's that say? You will pray, but you'll be on the ground. But what's that say? You will labor, but you'll be on the ground. The devil is alive. The devil is alive. The devil is alive. Let it be revived. Let it be reversed. Let it be reversed. Let it be reversed. Right now. Right now. Right now. Call your name and say, Jerry, it is your time and your time. Shall arise. Shine. Your light has come. The glory of the Lord is risen upon you. Say, Jerry, arise. Shine. Your light has come. The glory of the Lord is risen upon you. I don't know who I am praying for. He was in the old covenant. The face of Moses was shining, and they bowed down. They could not look at him. They could not look at him because of your shine. Because of your shine, those that doubted your God. Your health will shine. Your health will shine. Your career will shine. Your ministry will shine. Your walk with God, it will shine. Those that doubted you, those that revoked, hear me as I hear the Lord. Oh, the sound of your head, they will bow. They will bow.